don't care how well you dress it up, what you do, how much money you have, how many people know you. If you're not a good person, it's going to always show.
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is really fascinating, and that is karma. So without further ado, we're going to be watching some videos together, and then I'll be reacting and sharing my thoughts and opinions on this topic. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. So without further ado, let's dive in.
I don't care how well you dress it up, what you do, how much money you have, how many people know you. If you're not a good person, it's going to always show. It's going to always show. Time going to always tell it, and karma is never too far. And it's going to come back one way or another. She going to make her return through something. You can never get away too long, and God sees it all. Make sure you have a clean heart, a good spirit. You ain't got to be perfect, but do more good than bad, because it's going to always come back. Ain't nothing cute about being a bad person. I don't care what you have, how good you look. What's done in the dark gonna always come to the light. And you can't hide from too long. You can't hide from God, because that's your judgment right there. And you ain't gotta be dead to get that judgment. He will show up and show you. So what you put out is what you get back. Make sure you're working on being a good person. That character, how you treat people. Clean your heart and let go some of that, whatever you got in there. You got a chance to be a good person. Good people will always win.
Don't mind my face and my swollen eyes. I'm sick and going through a breakup. But I wanted to tell this story about a client. Obviously, it was going to remain anonymous for legal reasons, but karma at its finest. So basically, I have this client. She's calling in saying that her husband's going to divorce her, that he told her, just woke up one day after like 60 years of marriage and was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. We're getting a divorce. I'm leaving you with nothing. I'm going to go live my best life on a boat. Mind you, she's like your typical 1940s housewife. Like, she's never worked a day in her life. She was a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, took care of the kids, raised them, took care of him, and just did everything for him. She was even given a weekly allowance to like take care of everything in the house. So like, mind you, she's never worked. Like, this man has always financially taken care of her, and she's always physically taking care of him. But one day he just decided he didn't want to be married anymore, and he was leaving her, and he was leaving her with nothing. So she contacted our office for a divorce, wanted to get spousal support. So we started the legal process of a divorce. We were going to get her emergency spousal support. Mind you, this is the sweetest lady ever. She didn't even want to go after spousal support. She kind of just wanted to file for the divorce first as kind of like a last jab at him. But the universe said, nope, you can't literally or physically live without this woman. That's what the universe said. Because maybe a month into the divorce, this man passed away. I know it's not supposed to be funny that someone passed away, but he died on his boat. And if that's just not a full 180, 360 karmic, I think that's karma at its finest, because he was really about to leave this woman with nothing, high and dry, didn't get a fuck about what was going to happen to her. Like, he was just going to leave her and go live his best life on the boat. But the universe said, no, we're not doing that, because you can't live without her. And he passed away on his boat. And now, since she's still legally his wife, she gets everything. She gets everything. Even the boat. Even the boat. I just think that's beautiful. That was a beautiful story. I'm gonna tell it to my kids one day. But yeah, that's karma. Karma is real. If you don't believe karma is real, karma's fucking real.
Nobody gets away with anything, because you cannot walk through your life and mistreat people, abuse them, manipulate them, and expect for nothing to happen. It will catch up to them. Karma never misses an address, and the universe saw everything. The universe will put you back together in front of those who broke you. Trust and believe that.
Wow. Now, those videos were really thought-provoking, and I'm glad we watched them together. Now, let's dive into the concept of karma. What is karma exactly? So, for those who may not be familiar with the term, karma is basically a concept that originated in ancient India and is a key part of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. In Hinduism, karma refers to the idea that every action has consequences, and these consequences can affect an individual's future lives. In Buddhism, karma refers to the idea that every action has consequences and that these consequences can affect an individual's future lives, but also their current life. In Jainism, karma refers to the idea that every action has consequences, and these consequences can affect an individual's future lives, but also their current lives. So I'm sure here we see the similarities between Jainism and Buddhism, right? However, in other cultures and religion, karma is often seen as a way of describing the idea that what goes around comes around. So the concept of karma has a long and complex history that spans thousands of years. The earliest known references to karma can be found in the ancient Indian text known as the Upanishads. You can correct me in the comment section if I'm saying that wrongly, which date back to around 1800 BC. So the concept of karma was further developed in Hindu and Buddhist traditions and has since been influential in shaping the spiritual and philosophical practices of many cultures around the world. Now, what you want to attract is good karma, right? So, question is, what is good karma? It's basically the positive consequences that result from positive actions. So, for example, if someone does a good deed, such as helping someone in need, they may experience good karma in the form of happiness and fulfillment. And here are some practical examples of how we can practice good karma in our daily lives. We can do so by volunteering our time to help those in need, or donating to charity or causes that we care about, and also practicing random acts of kindness, such as buying someone's coffee or holding the door for someone, and being authentic and honest in our interactions with others. So basically, we want to attract good karma for us to have a better life, right? So remember that karma is simply the consequence of our actions, and we have the power to create our own karma through our choices and actions. And on that note, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in and staying this long to watch the video. I hope you found the video helpful and informative. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you have any thoughts or opinions on this topic, please share them with me in the comments below. Thank you once again, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.